So today we are going to have our discussion on 3-point starter. A 3-point starter is simple ways to identify that helps in starting and running of a shunt wound DC motor or compound wound DC motor in a safe mode. Now the question is, why these types of DC motors require assistance of the starter in the first case? Now the only explanation to this is given by the presence of the back EMF within the system, which plays a critical role in governing the operation of the motor. Now we all know that what our voltage, the supply voltage is equal to the back EMF plus what the armature current and times the armature resistance. So at the initial point where the current has now not moved to the armature resistance, back EMF is not developed. So we can see at that point the back EMF is equal to 0 at the starting point. So we have our induced the input voltage to be equal to IA what RA. So that means that our armature current at that point become what V on RA. But in this series circuit, the resistance is so small. And then when the resistance is so small, the current here becomes very high, which is more or less like an infinity, which then affects our system, or it can really have effects within the system. So that is the main reason why the 3-point starter we are going to discuss, and it's very important in use today. Okay. Now, so construction wise, let's look at the operation on how this one is being constructed. So we have the off position, and then we have the run position, which is the maximum, and then we have a number of resistances connected in series. So construction wise is a variable resistance. So this particular resistance is a variable resistance integrated into a number of sections as shown, as you can see here. So the contacts of these sections are called the starts. So we have the start 1, start 2, 3 up to the 5, and finally move to the run position. And I'll call the start, and we have it to be off 1, 2, 3, and then the run. Okay. So and then we have other section. That's the 3 main section we have is the all, which is this one. And then we have what? F, which is connected to the field line. This is connected to the supply. This is connected to the field line. And then finally we have the armature A, which is connected to the armature winding. Okay. Now, and from there it gets the name the 3-point starter. The point L is connected to the electromagnetic coil overload release coil of the overload release coil. So the point L is connected to the overload release coil, and that of the point F is connected to what? The no volt coil. Okay. This handle is free to move to the other side from the run against the forces and so on. This spring brings the handle back to its original position under the influence of what? Its own force. Another parallel path is derived from what? From the system, that is, which is this one, and then that one is also connected directly to the no volt coil. Okay. So the starting resistance at what starting is entirely series with the armature. That is what I've already talked about. We have all the resistance connected in series to the armature windings and back finally to the motor. Okay. Okay. So to start with, the handle is in to start. The handle is in the off position when the supply of the DC motor is switched on. The handle is slowly moves against the force to make a contact with the start number 1. So we move it slowly to make contact with the start number 1. Okay. At this point, the field winding of the shunt or the compound gets supplied through the parallel path, provided the supply resistance through the no volt coil. While the entire starting resistance comes in series with the armature. So that means that it's at that point that we have what? Maximum resistances within the system, right? And that means that we get a very small what? Current produced here, which will then not affect the system. Okay. 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 So at this, the handle is further moved. It goes on making contact with the start number 2, 3, and 4, finally to 5, and then back to the run position. That's gradually cutting off the series resistance from the armature circuit as the motor gathers what? Speed. Finally, when the starter handle is in the run position, so finally when it is in the run position, the the entire starting resistance has been eliminated, and the motor runs with what a normal speed. Yes, because at that particular point, what this particular resistance, series resistance, is now equal to zero. But why is it not having any effect in the system? Because we now have current that has moved into the armature. Therefore, the back EMF is no more equal to what? Zero. So we can say at that point that what our current is equal to what? The voltage minus the back EMF all divided by the resistance. Although the resistance has been limited, but the counter EMF here will now react in opposite direction to the supply voltage, which then will make it us get a normal current, and then the motor will run what in a normal mode or in a safe mode. Okay. So so at that point the external resistance is not required anymore and is removed for optimum operation of the system. So the handle is moved manually from the off position to the ramp position with the development of speed. Now the obvious question is once the handle is taken to the round position, how is it supposed to stay there as long as how is it supposed to stay there as long as the motor is running? To find the answer to this question, let us look into the working principle of what? The no voltage car, which is this one. Right. Okay. Okay. So no voltage car is what? Electromagnetic in nature. Means that anytime current flows through the system it passes through, it gets what? Magnetized. And once it gets magnetized, it will now move these soft iron pieces towards itself, thereby making it stand still. Okay. Under any circumstances where this particular current is disrupted or is being affected, yes, that's the word, is being affected. Now, this particular soft iron get demagnetized, and this particular, with the help of the spring, moves back to the off position. So that is how it is being handled. Thank you very much, and that is my presentation for um, the 3-point starter. So I wish we talk more about the overload release score and then no voltage score, which is one of the best protection within the system. Thank you.